Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Alan Wake 2 and the Night Springs expansion. Now we split number 1 fan into 2 episodes because it just kind of fits in my schedule a little bit better and I didn't really know what I was going to play next. However, as I remembered earlier today, the brand new Stalker game comes out in 7 days, which means there's only 5 more days of uploads, which means we kind of need to get a move on a little bit. So we are going to play North Star today and we'll play Timebreaker tomorrow, and we're going to do them all in singular videos. So, episode 2 North Star, let's go. No idea what this one is about. That's fine. And then we will play the other DLC, and hopefully that'll line up. Yeah.
A young woman on a mission to save a missing loved one, desperately trying to stay one step ahead of the shadowy government agents hunting her. Agents from the very same agency that took the only person she cares about. On her quest, she is guided by her mysterious alien guardian angel. Her guiding star shows her the way, as it always has. She does not know what strangeness awaits her as she follows its unwavering light to the small town of Night Springs. Tonight's dreamlike episode, North Star.
This is gonna get strange. There's no helping it. The universe is much deeper and weirder than people know. My brother and I know. We've seen it. We've seen you. But there are some people, an agency, that doesn't want anyone knowing more than what they see. That's why they took my brother and have been chasing me my whole life. But I can't keep running.
It's Jesse, and it's Coffee World! 2 of my favourite things. Oh, Coffee World, my beloved. I would like a ticket to Coffee... No? No cell phones, no carry-ons on the rides. All riders must wear a shirt and have shoes on. We'll see about that, bucko. Okay, so episode 2, we are... this is our control crossover. Am I meant to know what this is? Somehow. Wait. Press... and hold to call. Okay, there must be a code. Become new. Join us. Well, that doesn't sound like a Coffee World kind of thing, does it? Do you reckon there's a code on here? What? No. Game, I'm lost. Game help. I'm confused. Oh. Okay, let's nip back over here. This is very cool. Ramp up the saturation, ramp up the contrast a little bit. Very dramatic looking. Pretty sure Coffee World is making a cult. Join us. Make the world coffee. Can I get into the ticket booth? Maybe? Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay.
You think something here's important?
Yes, I suspect
What,
so.
the numbers?
Seems to be hinting at the 238 rather strongly. That took me far longer than I would have liked to admit. Oh yeah. Thank you, Alien Guardian.
To track down the government agency that took my brother. Until now. You helped me find this place. Now you'll help me get him back. Right. Hello? Is anybody here?
This isn't the Coffee World. Actually, no. Coffee World was kind of terrifying, even in the default game. So I can't really pretend otherwise, unfortunately. The secret is in the roast. This is coffee at its prime. Although it seems to have gone in a slightly different direction. Hello. Well, I don't have a gun right now, so. Coffee time. I don't have a gun, but I can stock up on loot. Once again, I have 72 shotgun shells. I'm seeing a theme in these DLCs already. It looks awesome, doesn't it? It looks really good. Something about that bright red contrast. Red is my favourite colour in the darkness. That sounds very strange to have a favourite colour in the darkness, but for me it's red. There's something about like a flare. Because it's not an amusement park anymore, it's a cult. This is very culty. Chairs are very culty. That's a well-known phenomenon.
No tape. I don't have time to sit around watching movies anyway.
I do. I always have time to sit around watching movies. I've seen 320 films this year, Jesse. Of course I have time to sit around watching films. Move us this way. No. I think they're always there as like... Oh, hello. Like a blockade. I can go a bit this way down now, maybe. You gonna let me pass?
What the fuck are those?
Nothing cool. Ah, Coffee World, my beloved. Welcome, Santa. Is that Alan? Looks like Alan. Alan?
The gazebo? You think there's something?
Oh no, it's Thinky. It's oh, he got out or didn't get out because I don't know where we are. It's hard to know what's going on.
Get inside the light.
Hey, buddy.
You shouldn't be here. How did you even get inside?
Shit, a cop. Should I lie?
Is he called Tim?
I kind of let myself in.
Yeah, more than you bargained for, huh?
What's going on here? What are those shadow people?
Well, that's what I'm here trying to figure out. The government's been putting something in the coffee. Turning people into coffee monsters.
The government. Is this the same government agency that's been chasing me all these years? Something in the coffee is doing this? Really?
Took me a while to wrap my head around it, too.
I just want you to watch my ponytail.
At first, I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But now it's clear. This is deep state science.
I think it's meant to be catching in the wind, but it doesn't look like it's catching in the wind. It looks like it's just got like there's a little animal in there or something, or it's trying to wave at me, or I don't know what it's trying to escape from the back of my head. It's very strange looking.
I'm looking for someone. My brother. Have you seen anybody?
Well, only if you count those monsters. I'm sorry, man. They've been abducting people from Night Springs, too. I'm here to get them back home. But now it's time you left. It's not safe here.
I'm not going anywhere until I find my brother.
I respect that. There's a warehouse just past the park. It's locked up tight, has some fancy government security system, but the intercom is busted. I figure that's where they're keeping our missing folks. There's a spare pistol and flashlight on the bench. I'd feel better if you took them. Those monsters don't do well with light. And whatever you do not drink the coffee.
Thanks, Tim. I can't remember if you're called
This
Tim,
should make
but
things easier.
we're gonna suggest you're called Tim. Don't remember how to use my flashlight. Missing person, have you seen me? Jacob Flemson, 52, 5'11", 180 pounds. Last seen hiking at Night Springs Memorial Park. On 18 September, reporting party advised her party, Jacob Flemson was last seen leaving for Night Springs National Park at 11:30 a.m. Flemson was wearing a dark shirt with rock band logo, flannel overshirt, navy jeans. If found, please contact the Night Springs Department. Please be aware there will be some changes due to new management. Starting immediately, Coffee World will only open at night. This will allow us to join new customers. All staff should be pushing our brand new Dark as the Void blend. On that note, tomorrow we'll have a special tasting party for staff. Attendance is mandatory. Please bring your friends. They're very subtle, this cult. Dark Triangle Coffee proudly presents Night Under the Stars. The nights may be cold, but the coffee is hot, hot, hot. This week, Coffee World will only be open at night. Bring your family, friends, children, anyone you know for fun under the stars. Join us. Join the percolation. Unironically, how do I use my flashlight? Okay, I remembered. I've now used 2 of my batteries. Well, she wasn't whipping it out by default, you know.
Warehouse the sheriff mentioned. You still with me? Good to hear.
Thanks, buddy. Roasting bar. The warehouse would be...
A roasting bar.
Didn't I get proper jump scared?
This place makes me want a coffee. But I guess that's the point.
Didn't I get proper jump scared at the warehouse? I have a vague recollection of getting proper jumped at the warehouse. Where they were building the didn't we find the skull? We had to build the thing for the well, yeah. This is what I was about to talk about. Something's going on down there. It's a lot of bullets for a gun I don't have. A lot of shells, I suppose. I'll have to say that before one of you gets all picnicky with me.
What is this stuff? It smells like...
Well, this has a very different vibe to what we did yesterday. I'll say that much. This is much more classic Alan Wake. I just happen to be playing...
Warehouse. But how do I get inside?
I keep calling her Jessie. I'm going to feel really bad if she doesn't happen to be called Jessie. I think it's Jessie. Now, obviously, I don't have any of my super duper powers anymore, though, which is a bit sad. I may as well be playing bloody Alan, and Alan's a nerd. Hello. Oh. This is a terrible security system. Especially when you only have to do it once. My god. Don't mind if I do, though. Okay. Do you reckon that's relevant, or do you reckon that's just we like triangles? We'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind. You never know. I suspect it might just be we like triangles. Or it could be something to do with this.
Hi, I need to get inside.
Please insert passkey.
Sorry, I lost it.
Please insert passkey.
Fucking machine.
Passkey invalid. Can you submit to security questions for authorization?
Sure. What's the question?
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
What kind of question is that?
That is incorrect.
Triangle?
That is incorrect. Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Coffee?
That is incorrect.
First time's the charm. I'm sure this one will work.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Just let me inside the fucking building.
That is incorrect.
Damn, I really thought that one was going to work. Okay, so I guess we need to go back to the welcome center.
Guess we need to find that orientation video.
If there's one way, I think... I wonder if this is relevant, you know. Right up. Well, you can't really say it's right up, can you? It could be right bottom, like... Well. It's an interesting way that games could develop even further down the line. Because imagine... Right, so obviously the game has a set number of answers, and I can't try my own answers in that situation. You know, I can try coffee, I can try triangle, I can try let me the fuck in. I can't do anything else. I can't guess at the answer, I can't figure out the answer, and, you know, the answer's blog blarg, and I can't say, well, the answer's blog blarg, and the game's like, ah, yes, the answer is blog blarg, and it'll let me in. That's the kind of thing that... Like, I'm quite anti-AI, but when it comes to that sort of thing for video games, that's a really cool way that video games could develop down the line. You know, we go and find out the answer, and it doesn't just pop up on the screen. It's something we have to remember and actually verbally say ourselves or type in or something like that. I just think that kind of thing would be really cool. I know, was it NVIDIA that were messing around with it, or Epic? I can't really remember, but somebody was messing around with it. And they'd done an NPC. They'd created an NPC, I should say. That's probably a better way of putting it. They'd created an NPC in some bar in some like cyberpunk city kind of thing, and they would react to what you asked. You know, you would speak into your microphone and ask a question, and the game would then use AI and an AI voice to react to your question.
The security system wants some kind of password to get into the warehouse.
So you got it working. I wonder why it wouldn't turn on for me. What did it ask for, exactly?
It asked for the fourth word of the Dark Triangle Coffee mission statement. Any idea what that is?
Of course, it wants you to watch the video. The info you're after is on a videotape, but it is chock full of government brainwashing. I watched a bit of it. It was doing something to me. It's dangerous. You can't watch that tape.
No, I need to see the first 4 seconds. I wonder if it's an object of power. I wonder if it's an oop.
I need that videotape, Sheriff.
Well, this is exactly how they get you. But fine. If you really want it, I hid it in the Ferris wheel, cup number 4. You'll need this key. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Cheers, buddy. Okay. Wonder where the Ferris wheel is. I'm joking. It's really loading me up. 22 batteries, 269 bullets, coffee. Coffee does not solve all our problems. Beer solves all our problems.
Probably shouldn't drink any strange coffee.
Yeah, I wouldn't be trusting that one. Beer doesn't really solve problems either. But out of this coffee, I'm not really a big coffee guy. When's the last time I had a coffee? I only drink coffee because someone says, hey, do you want to meet for a coffee? That's the only context I will ever actually have a coffee. Someone says, hey, do you want to meet for a coffee? And then I'll have a coffee, sure. It's an interesting pistol because I'm not clicking twice. It just, of its own accord, fires twice of its own accord. It's a double shot. It's probably a proper term for that, but it's a double shot pistol. Okay, bottom right, top left. Oh, they've mixed it up a little bit. There's 4 of them now. Simon says. How suspicious am I of these notes? Moderately. 5 out of 10 right now. I don't think there'll be anything, because there's a lot to the pattern. It's quite complex. Especially when you have 2 of them together. But it's just something to keep... God, I've got a lot of bullets. Can I have a shotgun, please? I've got shells for days. Alright, we're going to have to get this turned on, aren't we? Dun, dun, dun. Do I have to time this? Do I have to use my brain? How upsetting. How many are there? This goes on and on. 12, right? Yeah. Imagine if you missed it. How annoyed would you be? You had to wait and go around all over again. There's my beloved. I like that they make you do that though. It might not seem like a big thing, but I think a lot of games would have automatically started it and stopped it at the right place. I think a lot of games would not have trusted the player to manually stop it. And yeah, you risk slight annoyance, but I'm always a little annoyed anyway. And it's more immersive to... You know what I'm like, whenever the game tells me to walk, I get really annoyed. I find games want to be immersive, but the way they achieve immersion is by taking control away from a player. And personally, I find that to be the less immersive option, typically. The more control I have, the more immersed I am in a game. It's why games work. It's why games are games. You know, it's why I find horror games so much more intimidating. I can watch any horror film on the planet. I've got so nonchalant about horror films. I've seen about 150 of them this year, which probably helped. I've become quite desensitized. But I just don't get scared. I really enjoy them. But I don't even really get tense anymore. I'm enjoying them on a different level nowadays. But games still get me. Constantly. They really do. And it's because you're much more immersed, because you're part of the experience. So every time the game's like, well, yeah, you are, but we're going to stop you being part of the experience, it doesn't make me appreciate the situation more. It makes me less immersed in the situation, and therefore it affects me less. Anyways, little side ramble there.
Dark Triangle Coffee is a fast-growing company with ambitions to sweep the nation and eventually the globe with our out-of-this-world beverages. Drawn by our coffee's distinctive flavor and our unique beans, people are rushing to join the Dark Triangle movement. The company's mission statement is simple. To drink the truth
There.
is to become
That's what we need.
one.
Password
Our
is
financial and
truth.
spiritual growth
Now
has
we
been
can
accelerating at
operate.
speeds previously
Hey,
unknown
what
to
is-
humanity.
Something is
Soon everyone will be able to flavor
coffee. Something is in my head. Please, you're not drink. Please, no, please, Lloyd. You stopped it. That was awful. Like a voice screaming in my head. But we got what we needed. The fourth word of the mission statement. Truth. Let's get back to that warehouse.
You see what you signed up for, coffee drinkers?
Video was
You see what you sound like?
to me. If you hadn't been there, what would have happened?
I say that
What
as
is
a
this
joke,
agency trying
but
to do here? Control
but-
people? But why? What's their plan?
Control,
What if
that's
my
the name of the
brother
video
has already
game.
been- No. I didn't come all this way to lose him now.
Jesse, I'm trying to talk. What I was going to say was, those are the people, it's typically middle-aged white women, let's not pretend otherwise, and they've got a mug at work, and it's like, don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. And now that I'm working at the office, I'm not going to say there's a lot of people like that, but there's definitely people like that, you know, that kind of vibe. It's very funny to me, it always will be.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
See, wouldn't it be cool if you had to type it here or just say, I don't know why, but just, if I had to respond truth to get in, I think that'd be really cool. And I think that's where video gaming will go more in the next decade or so, because we're hitting a point of diminishing returns graphically. We really are. It's the AI, and I don't just mean artificial intelligence. Well, I do mean artificial intelligence, but not in a fake graphics sort of way as we see with AI ruining things and making crap films and crap graphics, but AI in the way that a game can react intelligently to what's going on.
Truth.
That is correct. Further verification required.
What?
Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle Coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
It's not going to tell me, is it?
I'm not a fucking barista.
That is incorrect.
To the roasting bar. They're really getting a lot out of this area, aren't they?
I bet I can find the temperature I need at that roasting bar. The optimal roasting temperature.
Whoa, girl! I should just remember that I've got a gajillion bullets and just go like a little bit more bonkers with it, I think. Help me out, roasting bar. What have you got for me, baby? Angles of triangle, prime numbers, crossed out. What? 1 + 2 + 1. 2 + 4 + 3. Should we note down that number mentally? It's 4. 9. Does that matter? I don't think so. It can't be 49. That's not the answer. Oh, might be. No, wait, no. Do you want me to multiply it? What do you want from me? Angles of triangle, prime numbers. Crossed out. Crossed out. What? First of all, 4 is not a prime number. What's going on? 3, 9, 4, 9 even. No, you never multiply it. It's not going to be triple digits. What am I missing here? Oh. Greater than the sum of our triangle. Okay, so it's more than 180. Do I just have to figure it out from that? Okay. I'm glad that the other thing isn't relevant because that was throwing me for a loop. So it has an optimal roasting temperature greater than the sum of our triangle. Well, the sum of the triangle is 180, so it's more than 180. Okay, the first digit of our optimal roasting temperature is half of the second, and the third digit is one less.
Is more than the sum of our triangle.
Jesse, shush.
What does that mean?
Well, we're figuring it out. The optimal roasting temperature is below 500.
This is like being back in school. I've loitered in enough coffee shops to recognize a roasting machine.
Just stop talking for
Let's
us.
check this out.
Jesse, shush!
So the temperature is less
Shush!
than 500.
I need to think. The optimal roasting temperature for dark coffee is below 500, and 500 is also the number of light years between Earth and planet X13. That's my favorite planet. So, I know! Right. Half of the second, and the third is one less than the one before. So, for example, 1, 2, 1. Well, it can't be 1, 2, 1. So it has to start with a 2 or a 3 or a 4. 2. But do I know beyond that? So it could be 2, 4, 1. Or it could be 3, 6, 2. No. 3, 6, 5. Right? Or 4, 8, 7. Right? Yeah. So 2, 4, 3. It's 2, 4, 3. 3, 6, 5. 4, 8, 7. It's one of those three, but I don't know how I know specifically beyond that. Greater than the sum of our triangle. 6. I mean, it's the sum, so it's just addition. I'm missing something there. Well, I can just try the 3 options. I don't know. I want to see if there is a way for me to figure this out beyond just trying the 3 that I've got in mind. I don't see. Wait, is that going to be relevant? Let's have a look here. No, so he's already crossed 2, 4, 3 out. So it's not that. So it's the 3 or the 4. But is there a way for me to know which one of those 2 it is? I just want to see if there's a way for me to know without just brute forcing it, basically. 3, 6, 5.
I guess they only hire mathematicians
4,
here.
8, 7.
I think that worked. 487. Who knew geometry would actually come in handy?
I mean, it didn't, did it? I mean, how did geometry come in handy there? Other than I added 60 and 60 and 60. What was I meant to... Oh, right, it's greater than... I don't like the word sum there. But maybe what they're getting at is it's more than 360? No, that doesn't make any sense. No. It's a sum. Sum is addition. That's what it is. If the sum of 2 and 4 is 6, that's what the sum means. Whatever, we've done it. That's all that matters. We're fine.
Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for dark triangle coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
487.
That is correct. Further verification required.
Of course.
Oh, come on!
Try the coffee.
I tried the coffee.
You
Worth a shot.
I mean, is it?
The coffee.
Oh, you sure
That's gonna
it's
be a
worth a
problem.
shot? Literally worth a shot? We
But I
could have an
can't stop
espresso.
now. You'll keep me safe. Right?
Why the hell not, really? Get out of here. Tasting room. Where is... Ah. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh.
This looks completely normal.
Bottom up, I suppose.
Here goes nothing.
What's the worst that could happen, eh?
I'm trusting you. Huh. That wasn't so... Shit. There's definitely something wrong with this coffee.
It's called the caffeine headache. Tim! I can't remember if you're called Tim, but Tim! I'm on my way! You okay, buddy? You have a flashlight?
Are you alright, Sheriff? I heard gunshots.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I was looking for you when one of those things jumped me. Got a little bit of coffee in my mouth, but I spit it out. Should be fine. But listen, I figured something out.
What did you figure out? Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, it's nothing. Those government bastards will never get me. But it's not just the government. There's something else here. I don't know what it is, but it's... You need to get your brother and get out of here as soon as you can. Promise me.
Yeah. I promise, Sheriff.
Good. That's good. I'm just gonna catch my breath here a minute.
That's a mad way of holding coffee. Alright, I've become Coffee Warehouse, so please let me in.
Try the coffee.
I tried the coffee.
You are coffee. Your weapon.
This seems safe. This is very disconcerting.
Here we go. You ready?
No?
Glad one of us is. What the fuck are those things?
I'm a rogue bean. Oh! I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Where am I going? Door?
Locked.
Of course it
People
goddamn is.
out or in?
The mug is safe as I desire. The door to him is locked and the keys on my former desk behind the coffee bags. Sorry, I had to I had to get a move on. Former desk behind the coffee bags. Oh. Oh! Don't seek the mug. Mugs are for nerds. Where's the... No, what? On my desk near the entrance. No, you nerd. What? I am coffee. Oh!
Finally.
Jeez.
Let's get back to that door.
Oh. Don't come this way. Do not... What? Ah. I don't know where to go. Okay, I'm okay. Ah! Get inside! Jesus Christ. How are coffee mascots so terrifying? I've done their bidding, packaged their coffee, and brought the people the coffee will to share in their blessing. They say I'm almost ready. Okay. It's hard to tell if we're in like an alternate reality or something, or if this is just legit what's happening, you know?
Here, I brought you a coffee. Take it. Don't be rude.
Sheriff?
Tim?
Sheriff? How'd you get in here?
Coffee time is family time. It's the best part of the day.
Hey! Snap out of it!
Coffee solves all your problems. It lowers heart disease and leads to higher life expectancy.
Fuck. I'm so sorry, Sheriff. This is a nightmare. I need to find my brother. He has to be okay.
Can't help but... Oh, whoa. Whoa. Whoa! Okay.
What the hell? Have you ever seen anything like this?
Am I meant to understand what it's saying when it does that?
This isn't the government.
Hello, sister. I would like to tell you about a dream I had.
A conspiracy within a conspiracy. How can one expose a lie when the truth exists beyond our wildest imagination? Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Yo, what the hell is happening? What the hell is going on? Am I meant to take these as... I mean, they're not canonical. They're crazy. Human suit? Okay, it's not new. I was hoping they'd have different music. Okay. I think it is just meant to be... Yeah, it's just meant to be a twist. Because we know what Jesse's brother looks like. We saw him, right? Did he die? I can't remember if he died in Control, but he was the bald lad in Control. I remember that vaguely. It's been a long time since we played Control. I don't really remember too much of what happened, but I do remember that. I think. So, I think we have to take Night Springs as non-canonical, and it's just meant to be weird twists on the familiar, the things you already know, right? Yeah. So, with that in mind... Time Breaker. Tim Breaker? Who knows? We will find out tomorrow in Night Springs. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much of as always. Bye-bye.